HISD students are back in the classroom, and so is the debate over how the district meets the needs of every student.
Yeah, in our KHU11 Back to School survey, parents ask how HISD is helping struggling students and more advanced learners. Superintendent
Mike Miles answers that question in a one-on-one interview with Mia Gradney.
So you talked about students who are extremely successful in the classroom. You briefly mentioned them earlier. There's been a lot of focus, right, on bringing the standards up. There was a lot of room or difference to be made up for. But let's focus on advanced learners. We had a parent ask, how are you supporting them while helping those students who are struggling?
Yeah, so two answers to that. One, our effective instruction applies across the district. And you find that our higher performing students, especially our higher performing student subgroups like our white students and our Asian students, they are still improving. They're at a high level nationally. They're meeting achievement percentile. So where they fall among all other kids, our white and Asian students are in the 80s. And they have
But is that to be expected because of demographic standards that have been established across the nation?
To a certain extent, yes. Our more affluent kids land in that population of students. And so they have, my point here is that they've been growing also academically. Still, so we haven't just raised the floor. We had 121 DNF campuses when we started. We'll get the
DNF. Remind people.
Yeah, I'm
that
sorry.
Means.
Yeah,
okay.
So in Texas we have an A through F rating, and schools are given an accountability rating of A through F. So obviously F is the lowest performing. Yeah, failing schools. And we went from 121 to 17 DNF campuses last year, but we also went from 93 A and B rated campuses to 197. So that's not just working on the floor, that's also working on the upper end.
I want to go back to, because you mentioned white and Asian students, and someone who's listening to this, might be like, why is he bringing race into it? But we have to talk about the diversity of the school district as well, too. And that's just a snapshot of the students by demographic, I would say.
That's right. I mean, I'm glad for the question, because we have ignored the minority achievement gap because sometimes, administrators or board members think it'll make people feel uncomfortable that we're bringing in race or culture. And this district is 85% African American and Hispanic, and 10% white. So it's a majority minority district. And not only that, our Black and Hispanic students had a huge achievement gap. And if you don't want to talk about it, you can't. If you don't name the problem, you'll never address it. And, last administration and board members, back in 2023, there was a 38%, almost 40% achievement gap between Black students and white students in middle school math. 38%.
That's significant.
And if we don't want to talk about that, we don't want to bring that up, we want to think that the district is doing okay, that there didn't need to be an intervention. No, we have to talk about it. And I've always said our higher performing students also need a great education, and they need to keep moving up.
A very candid interview there. And if you'd like to see the entire thing with Miles, where both of them discuss many of your concerns, like the changes to special education, just head to our free streaming KHOU 11 app on your phone or TV, and tonight at 6:30.
All right.